All right, so now this poem was about someone pursuing a woman, right? The lady in the poem was being pursued by someone who admired her, right? And because she liked him, you know, she submitted into his admiration for her, okay? In a short amount of time. Because according to the poem, the association, the communication was very short. So she submitted to his admiration with the intention to possibly build something. You know, it's not weird to build something with somebody even though you didn't know them for a very long time. Chemistry is very strong, and it can work and make something last. So that's what she thought she had in this poem. It didn't say that, but clearly that's what she thought for her to submit to the admiration and possibly think that she could build something with him. She thought she had a win-her. Not a winner, a win-her. Someone that can win her. Okay? You know how in the beginning you meet somebody new and it's all cute and stuff? You know, you blushing, he blushing. It appears to be so nice and refreshing in the beginning until the red flags start waving. That's what she had. Red flags waving because he withdrew. So clearly he thought he saw some red flags too. Right? Alexa, put the volume at number 5. Right? One would be that he withdrew. So that would be one of the red flags that she saw because she knew if she built something with him, he's going to give up. But he never explained in the portrait why he withdrew, his admiration from her. He never explained that. So maybe, I'm assuming he saw a red flag too, which was not exposed or discussed in his portrait. And this happened early on in the process of them getting to know one another because it was very short. All right. They connected. It was short and then it was over. But because he left her feeling like, well, maybe I did something wrong. Maybe she turned him off. He didn't show that. And, men are notorious for that. All right. Yes, guys, y'all are. All right. Y'all don't tell a girl that y'all bouncing. Y'all just bounce. Y'all be out. And it could be that you interested in somebody else, or it could be that she turned you off, but she never knows. So in that situation in this poem, she was sorrowful because he didn't even tell her why he was bouncing on her. Excuse me. I got my strawberry tea, guys, and I'm thirsty. Okay? However, because she submitted to his admiration and his attraction to her felt like the real deal, she felt awkward when he withdrew. She didn't understand why, and for that reason, it sounded like she wondered if she did something wrong. What did I do wrong? Like, why did he just, it leaves you with the questions that you never have answered, right? When in reality is he may have withdrew his admiration for her and lost contact with her, but he needed the romance too. She romance from him. He needed the romance from her. However, him being the man, he is not going to let the woman know that he is vulnerably in search of romance too, like she is. And I think in this poem, writing this, I put myself in the mind space of a woman going through that, right? So I'm thinking maybe I would be like, well, if I like him and I'm, he showing his admiration for me and, pushing up, he's trying to holler. I see something in him that could possibly be a great potential for the both of us. So it would have me wondering too why he withdrew. But in this case, he rather cut his losses because he is the one that withdrew. So he don't know what possibilities could have become from that situation of meeting with her, for a short time, right? So while she now is seeking healing from that short interaction with him, she discovers... Alexa, play that. Put that on number 6. What?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Oh! Why? She can't... Oh, it's freezing. Oh, you think it's because of Oh. Oh, that's why she freezes me, because of the music. I did not know that. TikTok has a new rule that I can't play music. They're going to freeze me up. Okay. Anyway, shame on them. I need my music. It's Imperfect Poetry Thursday, and it comes with good music. Okay? Anyway, she was seeking healing from a short interaction with him, and she discovered that she can do better than that man that withdrew from pursuing her. Although she liked him, right? But he withdrew, and he decided not to stick around to learn more about her. Now, today men are not sticking around, all right? Because there's too many options out there of easy, okay? So when something new is brewing with a particular woman or something, you know, in a relationship, they don't have to stick around because there's other options that are so much easier than them pursuing the girl with class or wisdom or that has some interest, you know, that he would want to learn. But when you got old girl over here that's willing to say, take everything easy, he gonna go over there. He not gonna worry about his feelings. He gonna worry about his feelings. So that's what this poem was about, you know. She wanted to be attached, and maybe he sensed that, so he ran away, right? Because it said that she wanted to build something, but it was only a short amount of time that she known him. And although he mutually wanted romance, right, you can tell because he admired her, right? They was kicking it. It seemed like they was kicking it, right? But I guess he did not want the kick it in the capacity of building something or anything strong. He wanted a quick trip. He was making a gas stop. He needed to fill his tires. So let me say, men, stop running. All right? Tell these women the truth about what you are seeking from the very beginning. All right? Give her a fair playing field. Okay? This way she can establish some boundaries with you and know her limits. Be fair instead of causing awkward romantic feelings in such a short time, confusing old girl. Now, speaking of Quick Trip, I went to Quick Trip today to fill my tire because my tire was running low. That's why I said fill my tires. Why at the Quick Trip? Look, they be getting ghetto. The whole thing was gone. The whole tube that you pulled to the tire. I was saying, what's going on with Quick Trip? Why they pulled the whole thing out with Quick Trip ain't giving no more free gas? I mean free air for the tire? Oh, it probably costs tariffs. Y'all think it cost that? No more free air at the Quick Trip? What's going on? QT? Huh? So while the tube was going, the whole tube was gone at the QT. All right? I came from the gym. I said, let me go put a little air in my tire. I got there, you know, had my little cute little stuff on, you know, because I be going to the gym. I be cute. In my sweaty situation, if I'm going to be sweaty, at least be cute. And I went to the gym and I was cute. My little cute little gym outfit. I said, let me go on and pull up, you know. Because you know when you think you cute, you ain't ready to go home and hit that shower. And well, you got to get home and get that shower. But, you know, you still cute. I was a stank. So I said, let me pull up there and go and get some air in my tire. And I stepped out all cute with my little outfit on from the gym. And the whole tube for the tire air was gone. I said, well, what in the... This is an Imperfect Poetry Thursday. The whole Thursday is imperfect. I didn't even fill my tire. All right? QT, what's up? Talk to me. Anyway, end the story, end of there. Okay, guys, the poem was called Short Awkward Romance. Okay, guys, get into it. Check out the recap over the weekend. It'll be available on Threads, Facebook, Fanbase, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Yes. Okay, guys, now listen. I'm going to get into my question for the month of October, okay? And the month of October question is, can you? That's it. Can you? Can you stop being a part of the just because? Today Okay, there are a group of people that get away with doing the most horrific things to other people just because. Just because. Just because. Okay? They get away with doing the most horrific thing just because there is no group of people that will check the get away with just because group of imbeciles. They're a group of imbeciles. And they get away with it just because. Just because. Nobody's checking them either. And the others that are trying to do the right things, right? Well, they don't know how to stop them. They don't know how to stop the just because, the get away with just because. You know that group of people, we get away with it just because. The privilege. Set up. We get away with it just because. There's nobody here to stop that group of people. We get away with it just because. You got a whole nother group of people out here trying to do the right things. I'm one of them. I do the right things. Okay? I do the right thing, but we don't know how to stop those people because they get away with just because. All of the horrific things they do. Because everything that we try to do to stop them is not working. And it's going on a lot. Horrible. Well, get away with it just because, group. Let me tell you something. Okay? If you're listening. Can you understand that all of your horrors that you have unleashed into this world will return to you and them that you love? With horrible deaths. From life-threatening and pain-filled sufferings. That's what happens to people that get away with it just because. They suffer. And they live to see the suffering, right? Because they're doing everything. They get away with it just because so they can live longer and take from everybody else and sometimes jealous of other people. That's why they're getting away with it just because doing stuff to other people because they hating, right? But your horrific ordeals will come back to you and those you love. See, we live in a world that is 360 degrees. It's a full circle, right? And even though it takes a long time, right, to reach that full circle, it may take a couple of days, couple of months. Eventually, in one of those years, you will get everything back that you have sown, right? You will surely reap what you sow. Especially if you are doing evil, bad deeds. You bring curses to you and those you love. Please believe it. Please believe it. And then the tendency that they have is, I don't know why this is happening. I don't know why this is happening to me. Because you did it 10 years ago. Can you be strong when it comes back around to you? Can you deal with what you're doing to people? Hurting mankind? Can you deal with that? Because whatever strength you have left, you're going to need it. Know what I mean? You're going to need it. And now I said it right. Not, you know what I mean. I said, nah, I mean. Shout out to LL. I got it from him. Nah, I mean. New York hip hop. Anyway, yeah, you're going to need that strength. Okay? Because the reality is, what you're putting out, you can't run from it. You can't hide from it. It will come back around to you, and the pain will be excruciating. The way you are treating mankind. Right? Just because. Can you bear it? Because you will not get away just because of your evil, bad ways and your deeds and where you are treating mankind. You will not get away with it. You will surely suffer. And again, I want to remind you, the pain is going to be excruciating. Whether it be pain that you get, whether it be pain that comes to a loved one, but you will get it back. You got to watch how you treat people. Can you watch how you treat people? Can you pay attention to how you make people feel when you are doing bad things to mankind? You don't own them. You surely did not birth them. In fact, their parents' bodies were borrowed to birth them because they were meant to be here. So if their parents were not the vessels that was going to be used to bring that person here that you're mistreating, somebody else's body was going to be the vessel used to bring that person here that you were mistreating. Don't forget when you mistreat people. It's going to come back. Excruciating pain. And you know don't wish bad on nobody. But I love that for you. That treat people wrong. That treat mankind like animals. That want to hurt people and see people suffering. I don't wish bad things on nobody, but I surely wish that for you. Those of you that can do it just because. Get away just because. Privilege. Everybody don't get to have it. But those that get it, they sure know how to take advantage. Enjoy it while you can. Because when the excruciating pain comes around, I just would like to know, can you bear it? Because you cannot get away just because. So, end of question, end of the night, guys. Okay, guys, listen. I'm going to go ahead and get into